You know, I'm very fond of pointing out that my congressman in the U.S. House of Representatives, Matt Gaetz, is in fact the dumbest member of Congress. But every time I say that, I'm saying that while forgetting about a little man by the name of Louie Gohmert from the state of Texas. Louie Gohmert has once again reclaimed his title this past week as the dumbest Republican, dumbest person really, in the U.S. House of Representatives. And he did it during an interview with a local TV station down there in Texas, KTEK, where he actually defended, in a sense, the El Paso shooter. And said that he didn't like that this guy was going to be charged with a hate crime. We shouldn't charge him with a hate crime, Gohmert says, because then that's going to lead to preachers and pastors being charged with hate crimes. Now, that's a very odd statement on its face, something that takes a little bit of thinking about to really understand it, which kind of boggles my mind as to how Louie Gohmert was ever able to even come up with it, since you do have to think about it. But what idiot Louie Gohmert is telling us here is that if we open up these federal hate crime statutes and we expand them to people targeting specific communities, then yeah, that's probably going to rope in some of these pastors. The ones who are out there telling us that the LGBTQ community is dangerous and deadly and they're to blame for all these things. The ones who go out there protesting them. The ones who shove signs in their faces. The ones who tell them they're going to hell. The ones who inspire violent acts against this community. Yeah, I can absolutely see how those preachers would go to jail if we start enforcing these hate crime statutes. I also have to wonder, why is that a bad thing? If you're out there inspiring violence against any other group of people because of who they are or how they are or what they look like, then you deserve to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I don't understand what's complicated about that, Louie. I don't understand why you would have a problem with that. Any human being on this planet that thinks that they are above another human being because of their race, religion, gender, sexuality, whatever it is a bad person. And we actually do have laws against that, folks. And Louie Gohmert is afraid that all those people who support him, who help prop up his Republican campaigns, those hate-filled bigots that call themselves preachers, that they're all going to be sitting in prison and, then they're not going to be able to help Louie Gohmert win his next election. That's going to be so sad for this country, right? No, it won't be. I understand we have freedom of speech in this country, and I support freedom of speech. But when it crosses the line, when it inspires violence, that's not protected. And they need to be prosecuted. And for far too long, we have had too many, a lot of them on the right, most of them on the right, who are inspiring violence against communities. These people are just as culpable as the people out there committing atrocities. Sure, they're not going to be prosecuted to the same extent, nor should they. But if you're inspiring other people to go out and kill other human beings, then you need to spend some time in prison. You do need to have your freedom of speech curtailed because you're a dangerous human being. And that is exactly what Louie Gohmert doesn't want to happen, because he understands that that is going to be devastating for the Republican Party. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.